Yo, what up, everybody? It is Jeremy Floyd. I am back with another video. I am an online coach and business consultant. I help coach online coaches, therapists, and entrepreneurs basically build their business. And today I'm going to talk about the number one reason why your content is not converting leads. And I want you to look at this illustration here as the tree. What I always teach my clients and the people that I work with is your clients are stuck at the symptom level. Coaches know the root level, right? So I want you to look at this illustration. I want you to look at this tree. I want you to notice where the dirt starts and how all those roots are under there, right? And I want you to just imagine, I couldn't find an apple tree like this online, so I want you to imagine for a moment that this tree is an apple tree, right? So assuming it's an apple tree, I want you to notice how there is fruit because there is a root. Wherever there is fruit, there is a root. Good or bad, it does not matter. And the reason why I say that is this: when you look at the dirt line, this is an illustration of your mind and how your mind works, meaning this, right? Everything above the dirt line is your logical brain, right? You have a conscious and an unconscious mind, right? Conscious speaks to what you are aware of. It's very linear. It's very straight to the point, right? I'm thirsty. I want to go get something to drink. I'm tired. I'm going to go to sleep. And this, remember the old Sega Saturn? Remember how the Sega Saturn or the regular Sega, how it was 32 bits? This part of your mind can only take on 32 bits of information. And it's usually going to be fueled by what you believe, what you're feeling, or what you're focused on. Now, if you begin to go under the dirt line, I want you to notice how those are roots. That represents your unconscious mind. Unconscious simply meaning what you are not aware of. And a lot of people are stuck because they are unaware of their problem. Okay, so let's get that understood, right? Now, what I see most coaches doing with their content, because coaches do and are trained in the root cause. So coaches spend too much time, however, talking about the root cause. The reason being is your clients have not connected their symptoms. Now, imagine the apple, right? Let's say the apples are guilt. Let's say it's smoking. Let's say it's drug use. Let's say it's perfectionism. Let's say you can't hold down a relationship. You lack money, whatever. By the time it gets to the tree, people consciously express it as, or they feel lonely, or they feel sad, or they can't stop smoking, they can't stop drinking, they can't stop watching porn, right? That is again, your conscious mind is very linear. This is the way when, by the time it breaks the surface, you start to notice that there is a problem, and that's how we express it consciously, right? Now, so many people, or even before I say that, imagine again, there's fruit on this tree. What would happen if you uprooted the tree? Would not all the fruit go with it? So again, wherever there's a root, there is always fruit. Most people are trained, this is the reason why they stay stuck, to go after the fruit, aka the symptom, right? And the reason why this doesn't work is you can definitely go after the system the symptom after a while, and you could even cut it off, and it would even give you some temporary relief. But we all know that it comes back. And the best way I can describe this, not you, of course, because none of y'all do this, but it's y'all friends who get in relationship. They get out of a relationship because they're unhappy, and all this stuff is coming up. And then you ever notice how they get into another relationship and it's good for a while, but the stuff always comes back up? That is a sign. So when you're creating your content, what most coaches do, again, they constantly talk about the root cause. Your client is unable to make the connection, right? Your client is so unaware that there's a root cause because they're dealing with what they know consciously. They don't understand that what they can't see is affecting what they see. And if your clients knew what the root cause was, would they still be stuck in their issue? If your clients knew what the root cause was, would they still be posting about it on social media or blowing your phone up in the wee hours of the night? And if your clients were able to connect it, would they still be willing to pay for it? So when you're doing your content is doing nothing but creating an aha moment that helps your clients connect the dots. That's what you're using your content. You see all these little roots coming down at the bottom, right? So for me, I'm a business coach. So if somebody comes up to me and says, Jeremy, my I'm not closing any strategy calls. Well, there's something going on in your messaging. Your clients are not clear. Not closing strategy calls is just a symptom of a root issue. Like, okay, understand this. And for those of you who believe in God, right, I'll even throw this out here, and I'm a believer as well. Did you ever notice how God put us in gardens originally, and he didn't put us in cities? What's in a garden? Flowers, trees, and fruit, which means somewhere along the way it was rooted. So the biggest reason why you're missing your clients and you're not closing anyone is because you're not connecting the symptom to the root, okay? And your clients, what are they speaking? Your clients are not saying stuff like, I need inner child healing. I need timeline therapy. I need whatever it is. They don't even know. They're unaware, hence to why they're stuck. What happens is coaches get so caught up in pride that they don't want to dumb themselves down. Again, how can you help someone and you're not willing to get in the dirt with them? And I see it all the time. Coaches will avoid it because they're trying to preach a philosophy that, think about it. If you were in a burning building, the only thing that's going to matter is that you get out of that building, period. Like, period. You don't have time. If you can't sleep at night, you're not sitting there contemplating, man, I wonder if I have inner child issues. I wonder if I should do timeline therapy. As a client, you're a potential client. You're not thinking like that. You're usually thinking, man, why can't I sleep? This is frustrating. This is annoying. The reason why they're frustrated is because they don't realize they have the tools to get into that part of the mind. Right. And then another thing I see is, coaches don't want to market themselves. I've seen this. Coaches don't actually want to market themselves because they're afraid of not being able to solve the problem. That's good. As a therapist or a coach, your job is not to solve the problem, right? How can you know what's going on when they don't even know what's going on? Your job is to get so curious about the problem that you present another outcome. In my clients all the time, they say, well, Jeremy, I would have never put two and two together. And in my mind, I'm thinking, I know that, hence to why you were stuck. They don't know what the root cause is. The one way you can get them open to knowing what the root cause is using your content to connect the root cause to the symptom. But your clients are speaking at symptom levels. They feel depressed. They feel anxious. They look at porn. They constantly doubt themselves. They can't find clients, whatever the case may be. You simply want to use content. Like, for an example, look at what I did with this piece of content. I'm using it to connect the dots. If you want to get below the surface, you first have got to address what is above the surface, because that's where they are stuck. Now, once you get them into therapy, then they're going to be more open to hearing what the issue is. And so many coaches are out there. You see it in their content all the time. All they're doing is talking about root cause. All they're doing is talking about roots, and they're wondering why they can't close any clients. This is the main reason why. Your clients don't see the connection. You do. And to even go back again, when I say conscious is what you're aware of. Unconscious is simply what you're unaware of. So think about it like this, right? So before I say this, you were not thinking about how your shirt felt on your back. Wherever your hands are resting, you weren't thinking about how that felt. Did you notice if your hands are cold? Are they warm? Are your palms sweaty? Are they dry? Did you notice how your feet feel inside your socks? Did you notice how your butt feels on the chair? How does your phone feel in your hand if you're holding it? Are there any lights? I'm bringing up stuff that is all around you, but you were unaware of until I brought attention to it. That's how you create content that close more clients. This is what I teach my students. If this is something you need help with or you simply have questions, let me be very clear, okay? I'm not with the whole, I'll teach you how to build your business to 7 figures or 6 figures in 30 days, 60 days, or 90. No, but I can tell you, I will teach you the systems that are needed to support the income that you have, okay? And that is completely dependent upon you. If you have any questions, though, send a message. I can help you, but you have to take the first step. It is a free consultation. And after the consultation, if you don't want to work together, that is fine. But at least you got you some free games. So now you know. So if you're using the excuse, especially if you're a coach, if you're using the excuse, well, I don't want to do it because all them other times, you are literally being your clients because you're allowing your past to affect your future. But I beg to defer. If it's still showing up in your present, you haven't even given it a chance to be your past. Y'all have a great day.